welcome back to the channel. This is Shenanigan, and this is the video about the recent update we have had that Angela is going to be buffed. Um, so Angela has actually been one of the top champs, I believe, because of her damage output. She doesn't actually have a lot of utilities, and that's why she's usually overshadowed by some other cosmic champions. Uh, and that's the reason why I've always, stopped myself from ranking her up. But considering that now she's getting some value update, I think she's going to be good, and that's why I have ranked her to R2. As you can see, her combat style is raw damage, and this is the same combat style that we have on champions like Hulk, Ragnarok, Hela, uh, Karnak, actually, and I think Aegon as well. So as you can see that this combat style does have a lot of potential, and the best thing about Angela is her buffs. She gains armor up, fury, precision, and regeneration together with uh, well, that's each active buff. There was another one, I think. Aptitude, there it is. So how it works is that whenever you fill a bar of power, depending on which power bar it is, you gain a buff, and each critical hit doubles that buff. This is actually a good ability because very limited number of champs have the ability to get multiple buffs of different kinds, like Venom does, and it occasionally is needed to counter some nodes, though she will be good in nodes where you need a lot of buffs, uh, like the buffed up node, of course. But sometimes countering champions like Warlock, and currently now the new champion Psycho, the Psycho Man, who actually need multiple buffs of different kinds in order to counter their abilities. This is where Angela can come into play. Now, she has always been really heavy on damage in her basic hits. Her specials were always very underwhelming. Uh, if you remember the previous month's Cavalier events, where Angela was one of the champions who would actually benefit a lot from the global node for cosmic champions, but now they have removed it, and I'm sure a lot of people must have upgraded Angela due to that. But I guess this is another reason. If her specials start hitting harder, and well, I'm hoping that she gets bleed debuff as well, considering she has a sword and it's not bleeding, so I don't know what that is about. So that is what it is. There's a path in chapter 6. I think it's the Act 6.4, the Thor Ragnarok chapter, I believe, where there's a path where the defender only takes damage when you do a crit. And every time you do a medium, light, medium, your final hit is always going to be a crit. Angela is actually the best champion in to do that path, because by the time you reach 2 bars of power, you already have 3 fury buffs, and on an R2, that is 6,000 and 8,000, approximately 9,000 attack. And if you're critting at I think it's 205%, so that's approximately 18,000 damage per medium when you get. So that's actually one of the parts she's great at. Being a metal and a hero, using the white Magneto will actually give her some ability accuracy and some attack. So let's see how she fares on an endgame path like in Act 7. So what I've done here is I've actually created a team around Angela. With Heimdall, she gets 15% of base attack when we go ahead and hold block for 1.5 seconds. Because she's a hero champion, she gets 10% attack rating with Nick Fury, 20% if Nick Fury is dead, another 8% attack rating with Magneto, 10% ability accuracy, and another 15% attack rating if we use the pre-fight ability of White Magneto. And we can use some more champions. I chose to use the Morningstar here. Now Angela's buffs are going to last 20% longer, but we have the option to maybe take Gamora, which can give us 10% potency on Fury and Precision. And we can also choose, where's he? Mr. Fantastic, which will pause the duration of each buff for 0.2 seconds. So I just think having Morningstar is actually going to be better. So we're going to take her to 7 point, I think it's 7.1.1. And I think there's a path here for Cosmic Champions. I think this is the one. And please don't mind my gameplay today. We're just going to test Angela, but I'm using this new Samsung Pad 7. I think it's S7 Plus something. So I'm not actually used to how playing on this phone. Okay, so what we have here is if you don't land a hit in 6 seconds, the defender gets an armor up. Each time the defender has an armor up, we get bleed, so this is gonna actually be a lot of damage. But light attacks have 50% chance to armor break the defender. And whenever the attacker, okay, well, so we don't have a robot. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is let's try to do the soul path. And maybe we're gonna use the Magneto's ability in the last 3 fights. So let's try the first 3 without the Magneto's ability. And we are going to kill off Nick Fury just for the extra attack. Okay. So let's try Angela. Again, please do not mind the gameplay. I'm not used to playing on this tablet. So I remember this being a little tough node. Because we can't really attack Mysterio. Okay, now we have 2 buffs. Okay, I should have waited to hit that SP1. So this is what I did not want. Because now I cannot hit him and he's gonna gain armor buff and I'm gonna get bleed. See, this is the problem with the tablet. Okay, we're dead now. Yeah. No problem, we're gonna revive. We do have some expiring revives and some... Oh, we're gonna not use these health pots anyway. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I didn't mean to hit that heavy, but playing on this new tablet is a little difficult. So I can choose to either take the reflective damage or bleed damage. Let's just hold block. I think we can. Let's just go in. There you go. Okay, so this is a bad matchup, because the node and the defender, they don't actually, work well. Unless we have a bleed immune cosmic attacker like Cosmic Ghost Rider or something. So let's heal up a little bit more. And one of the reasons I actually don't do these videos is because I'm not, like a contest creator, and I have to use my own resources in order to, showcase the champions. Okay, I meant to. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Nah. I meant to hold block there, but it didn't work. So we're just gonna go ahead and revive again. So actually I have everything 100%. So I don't actually need these revives or health potions. Because that was really nice. This 47 hits in a Act 7 defender, though granted Spider-Man does have lower health. So I guess this is we're still not gonna use the free fight ability for Magneto, but let's see what we can do. And as you can see, I'm not yet actually using her the way she's supposed to be used, and the way that is supposed to be done is when you have 2 or 3 fury buffs, you are supposed to hit a heavy, because heavy gives a lot of crit rating. Now here I'm doing this medium, light, medium, so I don't give a lot of analysis charges to Sentinel here. Let's try a heavy. One thing I can help, not giving him charges. Wow, look at the heavy. I think that was a 30,000 heavy. So you can see we are doing some healing as well, and how her healing works is was afraid of that. No problem. Can we get him? No, we can't. Okay, so how our healing works is that basically when you lose I think 10% health, you gain 5% back eventually. If that can be strengthened a bit, that'll be great. I would also like to see if there's any way she can get some kind of true strike or something. Probably some armor break, maybe, or maybe get some buffs permanent. I mean, there's a lot you can do with Angela. And I believe the reason why they didn't give her a bleed ability is because she gains so much attack. Her bleeds will actually be, too potent. Okay, so now we are going to use the pre-fight ability from White Magneto. And this should actually help us with some more ability accuracy, maybe some more damage, and being able to armor break Emma Frost. Again, guys, playing on a new tablet, so please don't mind. Oh, did not. No, that was bad. Okay, so again, this is not, possibly the best match for Angela. The node is not the best for someone who's not bleed immune, and the champions on the nodes are actually not really good. But what we are showcasing here is only her, damage. As you can see, she's hitting pretty hard, and I meant to parry there, it didn't work. So 16k mediums is not a joke. Yeah, she's gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna get another bleed. Okay, can I finish the fight? Wow, that's awesome. 56 hits, not bad. 16k mediums, 10k mediums. Now I cannot throw a special in this fight because we don't want Darkhawk going in his stealth mode, and the SP1 animation is really long, which is going to make us, give him an armor up buff, and then it's gonna bleed. Come on, there you go. I was afraid of that. Yeah, maybe after this we can also do some Realm of Legends run. Let's see how she fares against the Winter Soldier. Maybe, Captain Marvel as well. Did I use... I didn't use the pre-fight ability for Magneto here, did I? Okay, again I meant to parry and it didn't work. And again, that's not a problem with the game. Didn't want that. Come on now, throw the special. Come on, throw it. He's not gonna throw it. That's not gonna be enough. But I do have Heimdall on the team. Someone's at the door, I'm not gonna get it. So let's just do the last fight with the Magneto pre-fight ability, and then we're gonna jump on Realm of Legends and see the actual damage. I'm gonna add some more health here. So this should be good because his special attacks are not that long. But the problem here with having a fight against Archangel is if I get a bleed and I hit into his parry, I'm gonna also get a poison, which can convert into a neurotoxin, and we don't want that. Come on, throw it. There you go. Let's see the specials. See, specials are not at all good for Angela. You see her basic attacks are doing so much damage, but specials are doing nothing, and that is, I think, where the buff is going to be useful. So if I do not hit specials, the fight is going to be much faster. But I need to hit special to, continue the fury buffs, and there you go. So that's it. I mean, it's really not a bad fight. Again, this was not a node which was benefiting Angela and her abilities, just because of the bleed thing. But let's go into the Realm of Legends and just see how she scales there. Again, I'm really sorry about the gameplay. This is just because of the new phone. Okay, so here what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue on her special ones only, because what we need is the fury buffs. And then what we're gonna try to do once we have one or more fury, in fact, let's just go ahead and gain the Heimdall fury. Then we're gonna just hit heavy. That's 3 furies right there, and that's 14,000 heavy. Now we're gonna do a special one. He's gonna throw a special, and now we heavy. Did not crit. And that's 20k heavy. Special one. $7k medium. So when heavy crits, it's like 20k. So this is the style I like to use. I'm not sure if someone actually uses a different style, or if another style is better. Maybe I'm doing wrong. Maybe we gain up. Let's try that. Oh, didn't want to try that. Let's try to gain a precision buff from the and let's then try to do a heavy. Okay, now we have 2 precisions, and see how bad this special is, and see how good the normal attacks are. So this is where I believe a value buff is gonna help. If her specials start hitting as not good as her basic attacks do. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Imagine if these hits bleed as well. Can we chain heavy? No. I actually did try to do heavy, but yeah, it didn't register. Okay, 9,000 mediums now. Okay, let's try chaining heavy. There you go. Okay. And really underwhelming. Special. Okay, again the parry didn't work. Okay, so we're gonna just do another fight, and 126 hits is not bad, considering none of the specials were actually great. In fact, specials were hitting, for lesser damage than our heavies were hitting. So I'm gonna stick with the same rotation. Hit an SP1 right before you do an SP2. Maybe hit a parry once in a while. Now parry and heavy. That's almost 20k. And I think Nick Fury is still alive, so that's probably limiting some of the damage. I think one of the another things that could actually be good if she can actually carry some persistent charge, and that healing that she gets, she only gets one healing buff at a time, and the other buffs, let's say she's lost some health, each time you lose that amount of health, which triggers a healing, it goes into like a waiting period, and only once the first healing buff is removed, then the second one activates. Maybe if she can carry that healing in the backlog to the next fight. Oops. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, totally meant to lose health. Why am I not getting more healing buffs? Oops. Sorry guys, I totally meant to, dex, but I'm occasionally either too late or too early. Okay, so we're in assassin's range now. Let's see if we can get a heavy to crit and see what the damage is. Should be approximately 22k if both hits in the heavy crit. But there we have it. And other than the bad gameplay, She is a really good, attacker damage-wise, and she has some utility, if not a lot. Some of the cosmic characters are poison immune, and in the comics, she's also immortal. So I'm not sure if Kabam is looking into that or not. Just a value buff, if her specials start hitting a little more harder, I believe that'll actually be a good thing for her. But she's been always been a great champion with a very well, very bad, I would say, this awaken ability. She's never needed it, and again, it's just a value buff. I'm not expecting this to change either. But let's hope that she actually starts hitting harder, and that's the only reason I updated it. Also, yeah, she doesn't need any more synergies. Maybe they're gonna change that too. But that's about it. That's what we wanted to check. Her damage is great. Let's hope for a great improvement. And well, I do thank you for watching the video all the way, and have an excellent day. Please like, please subscribe. Take care. Goodbye.